Hello and welcome, Snake here. Welcome back in Campaign Spotlight, and today I want to get closer look to Bhasiva the White Tiger. The faction is called Tiger Lord of Shangyang, and it was added recently with the DLC. I did not have early access, that's why I couldn't cover earlier, and I wanted to play some time to understand WTF is going on here. So today I'm gonna get closer look and I'll explain everything you need to know for Bhasiva campaign. You start your campaign with the Settlement Vale of Titans. You have to disposal one claw speaker hero, and of course this is your base army you get. First you have an enemy to fight and everything pretty much is locked except the Ivory Road caravan. So you recruit one of them, and my suggestion is absolutely to send your first caravan to, of course, Castle Drakenhof. You're not getting, value or anything. No, you're getting the currency, the iron favor for that. That's all you get. And also, it actually says I'm gonna get money. Okay, that's unusual. Usually you get the iron favor. Maybe because it's beginning, and at the start you're not allowed to get it normally, but by doing some, mental gymnastic to get it. Why Castle Drakenhof? Because every caravan, the first caravan you send that in every Grand Cathay campaign, you get a blade on von Karstein. That gives you regeneration, and you know what? Bhasiva definitely needs that regen. She will get eventually by the quests, she will get the Blades of Shangyang and the mission. You'll get mission, but it's not a quest battle. It's a mission like, I think it was defeat 4 greenskins. I think it was that. Maybe I was wrong. And then Heaven's Gate is the quest battle you're gonna get to have to play for. After a while, you unlock everything. So let's start with Iron Favor. Iron Favor is a currency you're getting by claiming a settlement, by winning a battle, by doing caravan, by doing stuff. And Iron Favor is pretty much currency for simping to Zhao Ming. Zhao Ming is your daddy. You cannot confederate Zhao Ming. Maybe later somehow, but you're unable to confederate him. So you can only live with a military relation with him. You have options to fight here in the mountains or go back to Grand Cathay and defend the land. Because eventually there is a chance they're gonna get wiped. Like here, Nangao is fallen. So what I'm doing, I'm getting ready to fight village to reclaim Grand Cathay territory. Eventually you'll have a chance to confederate minor faction of Grand Cathay. And I highly recommend doing, because then you can sell it. Especially sell it, they're gone. But the Lizardmen faction, the vassal of Nakai, they pay insane amount of money. They can pay you 40,000 for a settlement. Same goes for ogres. Sometimes they pay nice amount of money as well. Sometimes greenskins pays a lot. Oh my god, the first time I was next to, here, Titan Notch, I discovered the greenskins, Grimgore, and I didn't meant to fight it yet, so I sold him Titan Notch and I got 40,000. Money is an issue. Money is an issue because you're not gonna make that much. And so it's better to just sell a couple of settlements. Okay, but back to Iron Favor. Iron Favor lets you get new capacity army and also capacity for Grand Cathay units. Because Bhasiva normally have access to peasants and tigers. Anything beyond, you need to buy yourself. You have basic capacity 2 each, per each, something like that. And if you want more, then of course you need to pay And each time you pay, it increases the cost for next and next. Like here. And each unit have option to get improvements. Something like the greenskins upgrades. And you can, of course, pay, and then when you select your army, you have option to insignias, and then you select one of the items. Not all insignias are available. The insignias are tied to this progress, this mechanic, and this mechanic is pretty much a progression for, you know, insignia and availability, stuff like that. You do need to do certain things, like here is fulfill Zhao Ming goals. Zhao Ming goals are these missions. You need to do the missions in order to progress it. You can abandon it, decline the mission, and switch it. It's been used like multiple times. It's like contracts for augurs back to this basic, right? And outside of that, you need to do other things like recruit total units of armies of Shangyang, which are these. And kill 4,000 enemies. This is actually the easiest. And what it gives you an item and unlocks other stages, unlocks building chains, because that's also locked. Like, okay, this is unlocked. Yeah, let's hear. Unit recruited would have a permanent plus 12% leadership or melee defense bonus. So that's, or melee attack, depends which building you choose. So this is neat. You can, you know, improve it so much. Plus you have other stuff to other buildings, like casualty replenish rate for all armies of Shangyang units. Replenishment is ass in Grand Cathay. So they introduced a hero that gives you more. Okay, so back to this. Like I said, some of the, like, oh, this is a perfect example. If you want to have this, you need to unlock the final one. So it's going to take me a while to unlock it. And Celestial Lion is really good unit. However, as you can see, you do not have access to all Grand Cathay units. You do not. You do not have access to Celestial Dragon units. You do not have access to Jet Lions. Stuff like that is unavailable for you. You can still get it by doing stuff for Zhao Ming. Often in those contracts, there is a unit you can get. And these units are here. These units are available here. And when you unlock it, you can recruit it. That's why I have a Celestial Dragon crossbow here. Of course, you still pay for recruitment, but there is at least a way to do it. So the Zhao Ming goals sometimes give you the unit. And that technically gives you access to all the units of Grand Cathay, but it's not. So yeah, it's definitely worth. And remember, if you do not have other Grand Cathay DLCs, which is, it's only one, but if you don't have it, Yuan Bo, you're not gonna get Celestial Lions. As far as I know, it's tied to him because it came with him, so that's my guess. You're gonna have access to basic units of Grand Cathay, so Lion's gonna be like your strongest. I mean, Terracotta Sentinel comes with the base of Warhammer, so these will stay. But Great Moonbird, Celestial Lion, these are gone for you until you get the Yuan Bo DLC.
House of Secrets.
And your army capacity is also locked. I have 3 out of 4, so I can recruit another one. I'm keeping it so far tight because I'm tight on money and I cannot afford getting more currently because I like to develop my settlements, so I develop them to make some money, make some more progress, especially research rate. because research rate is, yeah, the tree is massive. You have option to start technology here, here, or in military you start here. Of course, I went all here because I wanted to have the lions improved as much as possible. And this is the best if you want to have lions improve. Like this doesn't have lions. Yeah, there is no more lions here. I mean tigers, Jesus, lions. Yeah, tigers. So if you want to have your melee lions to be, you know, the toughest, this is the way to go. Because you're gonna get here recruitment, rank and cost. Then you're gonna get melee defense up and armor. And then another melee defense buff. And some, you know, armor and leadership. It's not a lot, but, you know, all together, gonna add more. Then you have option to buff the Tiger Warrior Stalkers, but it's only for their missile capabilities. So it's, you know, it's not a lot, so I wouldn't bank on it. Like you will get like more ammunition, which means there is a chance you're gonna get the 3 missiles rather than 2. There is some armor leadership, but this is way better. And this is more, province is more economic, more, you know, wide for provinces like here. Control growth. That's exactly what I need to get. Corruption. Yeah, control is problematic. Not gonna lie, control is definitely the one thing I do struggle the most. Because I refuse to build control buildings. Because they are useless to me currently, and I don't care about them. So I rather have a revolt here and there. You have commandment that gives you control +4 and growth. So yeah, I use that and I just force through rebellions constantly. New Lord is a tiger, duh, and it have access to certain abilities. Like, you know, they are a little bit different trait. They have different trait than most Grand Cathay units, like cultured stalker. Stalker is really cool if you want to have it, you know, bound with something that you want to like say flying units. It's really good. Tiger Lords doesn't get mounts, so they are always on foot. Same goes for heroes. This is somewhat of a problem because they're not the fastest. They're still foot unit infantry.
I live for that.
And Tiger Lord is buffing tigers. As you can see, they're buffing the claw, the warriors in general. So if you want to have Iron Claw Tiger warrior army, this guy is definitely for you. Also, he gives other stuff like passive ability for amended heroes. Fight with the fire, causing flaming attack, armor piercing 50%, and flame resistance. And enabled if unit is on fire. Activates when the user is attacked by source or with the fire. So you're gonna get hit by fire, you respond with fire. It's actually creative. Not gonna lie, it's creative. And then we go to the Tiger Court. Some of the settlements. I'm looking for some. Yeah, you get randomly discovered that some of the settlements get, come on, at least one. Damn it, I got them all and now I can't. Oh, there it is. Relic. It's actually hard to find sometimes. Yeah, the relics are another currency that you can spend in the Tiger Court. Tiger Court leads you to having certain abilities and improvements. You have 3 like banners and you can unlock them eventually. And each level gives you something. Like I went with the way of the 1,000 gods. Because I felt that this is definitely better for me. So at the first level gave me 5% physical resistance for Tiger units and melee defense. And the final one gives you 7% melee defense and 12% for physical resistance. Also, it gives attribute for Tiger Warrior Stalkers, unspottable, which is nice, and enables disorient contact effect for Tiger Warrior Stalkers as well. During this, when you get level 3, you have access to abilities. An ability is either this, immune to diplomatic penalties from trespassing, and enables replenishment in foreign territory. All armies. And like I said, replenish is a big problem, that's why I'm using it. And the second is enables campaign ability the 1000-fold stillness for Bhasiva and the Tiger Warrior Savai Lords. It strips of all spell resistance, and casters in army receive silence attribute. And once you have some of the abilities, you can use them here. So like this one is nice, but it's unlocked through the different banner. It's through here. And the second banner have access to attribute stock for all Tiger Warrior units and gives the iron reinforcement that let you summon, or it gives you option to give your all units gain regeneration, and battle healing cap is increased by 50%. It's really good. The third one is enables the stacking stance for all Tiger Warrior Savai Lords, so all Tiger Warrior Lords, and replenish campaign for all Lords after winning a battle. And the second one is another ability that you trigger is enables campaign ability Kamau Relentless Hunt for Bhasiva and the Tiger Warrior Savai. Can't retreat from a battle, enters battle winded, reinforcement time, the army is increased by 50%. Yeah. Campaign movement minus 50%. And so yeah, it's really good if you want to get somebody down. It's really freaking good. And currently I cannot have access to this because I do need to like select it. Wait, it's here. I do need to select the ability that is clickable. There are some passive, some usable, and then where you have access to it, you can use it. I actually have one relic and I missed that. So I can either move forward. As you can see, you get the second gives you leadership bonus and vigor loss reduction. Then you get allegiance points and ability, and then just you add and add more. I like this because it gives Iron a Pack Hunter, whatever the FIS. I cannot click it. Damn it. Yeah, it gives you ability for Iron Claw Tigers. And the third one gives you, like, each of them gives a buff for certain Tiger units. This is for Tiger Warriors, the Dual Axe. This one is for Stalkers, and this is for Claws. So, yeah. And the first ability is always like the minor. It doesn't give you that much, but it's good to have if you have access to relics. And as you can see, relics are scattered. It's not that easy to get them, so it's up to you. Also, there is nice ability once you get it that all of the Tiger units gives you yin yang for other units. It's a very neat ability because then if you have like crossbows, you do not have matching infantry to balance yin yang. You can just put the Tiger whatever unit, and then your units, like here, I don't need to have a foot infantry to balance yin yang. Instead, these guys are shredding everything, and I don't have to like be bothered with a yin yang. So it's really nice to have it. But then, yeah, it adds options to choose, but in the end, you'll get it everything. But how you play at the start, it does matter the most, I guess, but of course, not that much. It's not that deep. In this location, it's really hard for you to find Yuan Bo. Most likely he's dead, but if you wanna have access to Yuan Bo and try to confederate him, you need to send something through here, and he teleports across the world, and then you can try confederate him. It's definitely worth it. I even sent a hero for him, but he got wounded.
Alchemist of the House
So
of
it's a bummer,
Once
but I
my
do try to get it
completes.
eventually. Because, yeah. And you do have access to all heroes. They're tied to buildings. You have access to all of them. So it's worth to have them. Especially that some of them are really good. Especially with the changes. Like, the Astromancer now buffs, like, Celestial Lions. It can buff Jet Lions or Jade Lion and the Terracotta Sentinels. Really neat that they improve heroes. And you're gonna have to fight a lot. This faction is designed to fight a lot of bad guys. And there is barely any breathing room. I had to like fight the Greases. I had to fight him for a long time. But I just got a couple of quests done with Zhao Ming, the requests, and I peace out with them because I wasn't interested. Eventually I'll go back and deal with him. But for now, I just want to establish all the, chaos wastes. Which is problematic on itself because wherever you go, you find enemies. And they are the big problem, especially if you want to fight Chaos Dwarves. Oh, it's everywhere you go, there are enemies. So if you like to fight a lot, this campaign is for you. But if you don't, I would say play Zhao Ming or Yuan Bo. Yuan Bo, actually, no, he will have to fight Skulltaker. So Zhao Ming is funny because Zhao Ming is the most like into a fighting in lore, and he's the least into a fighting when you play him in the campaign. Miao Ying is suggested for new players, but she gets much more fighting due to being next to the wall. You're gonna have to fight Norskans, Chaos, a lot of stuff, plus Skaven in the middle. Oh, so much fight, plus Chaos, Dark Elves. So Bhasiva being here, I don't even know how Bhasiva acts as an, AI, but definitely is nice to have. Maybe she will clean up a little bit of mess in the mountains. Like, you don't have to deal with Grimgore or somebody. But in the end, I would say it's a fun campaign. It's nothing like groundbreaking. People say it's OP. It's one of those campaigns that need to be a little bit more attractive to get new people. But the price of a DLC is absolutely steal. At least in Poland. It costs like 2 bottles of Coca-Cola. So it's definitely worth it if you don't have it. And it's so much fun to play. Tigers are really nice. I don't feel like they're OP. They might be really strong when you buff everything within the Tiger Court. But in the end, I really like to use them. Melee defense is something you can buff a lot to them, so they are resistant. 22% physical resistance, not that much. If you add to an army Astromancer, actually Alchemist, she does have nice ability that enables magic attack for entire army. So if you want to buff these guys up, and that's what I was supposed to send her. If you want to buff the tigers up, absolutely you should add Alchemist. And the Cathayan, the Merciless, a new legendary hero, she absolutely does not fit Tiger army. She works better when you add her to some Jade Warriors army. And that's it. That's the White Tiger campaign. I think I covered everything. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. but I like to cover these campaigns from time to time and explain deep dive what you're supposed to do in order to play the campaign. I hope that was useful, and if you watched till the end, thank you very much. I hope you like it, and if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. In the meantime, I wish you a great day, thank you for watching, take care, and bye bye.